Hello, everyone, and welcome to another power episode of Iron Panther Presents. Today, we shall be discussing Tommy Goes to Chicago with season 1, episode 7. 3 more before we got to stop watching this bullshit. But we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it together. Fuck this show. Anyway, I'm sorry. Spoiler alert. Stacey's with us. Stacey's with us. We appreciate that. Kim with us. Appreciate that. Let's go. Stacey, what did you think of the shenanigans? Please.
Okay, I'm no drug dealer, right? I'm no expert in drug dealing.
As long as you put that on the record.
Science was kind of my niche.
That's good to know.
To me, if you have a working product, why would you water it down? Keep it high class and, elite. We saw what happened when they tried to take cocaine and make it cheaper. We saw the results of that. Why are we doing this?
I have an idea.
What you got? What you got?
Yeah, but when we watered down cocaine and we made the crack, we made a bunch of millionaires all over the world. So because it was cheap, right? So there's a bunch of drug dealers who turned into millionaires overnight. So that is what Tommy.
Where are they now?
We know that, Stacey. But what drug dealer has a brain where they're focused on the future, or they're even thinking about the fact that crack didn't work out for anyone? That he's a drug dealer, so he doesn't care about that kind of stuff. His focus, which is ridiculous, but his focus is just to make as much money as possible with this product. He's not thinking the crack epidemic was the worst epidemic in the entire world. Now we're in fentanyl is like the second one now, right? So he's not thinking like
isn't meth like watered down?
Watered down. Meth is just household products.
Oh,
it's a high. It's like to your verse. It is some kind of crystallized something. It's like the crack version of what the real stuff is, because they go from like pain medication,
it's like opioids, and then they do something to it.
Yep.
To make it.
They just throw Lysol and all types. It is seriously spick and span, all types of stuff. They do it to.
Will you sniff it? Comment now.
This is not the Mr. Wizard of drug creation. We just saying, like, to both of our. I think we all agree the storyline don't make no damn sense, because they haven't even established the street value for this fucking drug. They haven't even established they're not even able to move the drug because it's too expensive. So, and Tommy's not in the game of empowering other drug dealers. Like, this whole thought is ridiculous. And then remember, I said this when they talked about stepping on the cocaine. Tommy has never, ever been about lowering the quality of anything.
Exactly. But I guess that's when he was at distributor level. Now that he's at street level, he wants to move it faster.
And that even makes even less sense. Why are you demoting yourself? Because you can stay at the supplier level and give it to CBI and give it to the street people who will get arrested. I'm like, so you don't have to. This is going backwards in every way. And it doesn't make fucking sense.
But did we ever say that Tommy was the smartest person in the world? Because we know that without Ghost, this is a tough ride for him. He doesn't.
But no, at the beginning of the series, they were convincing us that he is a freaking drug marketing genius.
He's not.
He gave Claudia a PhD lesson, as he said.
Yes.
In drugs. This ain't no GED. You need to listen to me. I was like, What the fuck are we doing right now? How come the Dahlia don't affect the person kissing, but it affects the person being kissed? Once
you get the first high, then it just kind of mellows out. Maybe. I saw this in something else where it was women, they would kiss a guy and it was like poison. And I was like, well, how come the women aren't dying?
They had covering on. They specifically had covering on their lips to protect themselves. We've seen this. To your point, we've seen this before.
I think the lipstick blocks the effects of.
Yeah, they had.
But you don't lick your lips just inadvertently.
Again,
well, they kissing, so I'm thinking there's tongues and stuff. So
there's saliva mingling.
Yes.
it's a movie. I'm not even trying to defend this shit. I'm just saying, like, for one, we all agree this whole cheaper, affordable drug storyline makes no fucking sense.
It was stupid.
Thank you. All right, so
you had a premium product that glows in the dark, which is a novelty. I thought it was amazing.
Really?
Like, I made some nail polish that glowed in the dark. It was awesome. Like,
instead, he's like, I want the crack version because Kanan never explained to him the crack epidemic. Like Breeze never explained to him how bad when crack happened. Like he don't have that history of like
seen it. They were around in the 80s.
That's what I'm saying. Well, like late 80s, early 90s, like they should have been like in it to be like, this is not a good idea. Like we need to stay upper class where people can afford it and we're not getting shot at every day. Like there's reasons. But then
I'm shocked that Kate wasn't on crack. It's very shocking that she stuck to cocaine.
Because she could afford the good stuff when she was dancing. I guess.
Yeah.
So then even Tommy's idea of everybody needs to be on our list, but you don't want anyone to know it's your list. So, and like, how are you going to be the drug dealer when you don't want anyone to know you're selling the drug? Like the only proof you have is.
Yeah, I understood why he didn't want everybody to know it was his stuff.
Exactly.
Because they already trying to kill him anyway.
Exactly.
If you are the supplier of the great drug that's going to take over Chicago and the world, like that could be any drug. Cocaine. If you're the supplier of the cocaine, why don't I just kill you and be the supplier? Like that's any drug. This drug is no different. It's just another one that really, and they're going to figure out in 2 seconds. Liliana was the one that pitched the drug to the drug dealers last week with no kissing whatsoever. And once you tie Liliana, once any CBI the Flynn see Liliana, they will automatically say, "Where's Tommy?" Like, unless they're going to hire a whole bunch of strangers.
I don't think that he's gonna stay as a ghost. I think eventually, when he gets everything moving and he starts making some money and he'll let people know who makes it. In charge of it.
It just don't make a lot of sense to me. But so let's talk about the kissing. Because there was a lot of it.
It's a club.
And we will get to the unnecessary fucking, but let's just talk about the sales pitch.
Oh, okay.
Let's get to the sales pitch.
She went above and beyond in her sales pitch.
Huh?
Yes. She went above and beyond.
Right, and it had to be the black one, right? It just irritates the fuck out of me. But anyway, so we got these random ass women. So Claudia and Liliana, who led it as always, starts the whole we're going to kiss certain people. It wasn't random. I'm sure they had a list. We're kissing people across Chicago to get them interested in a drug where you can simply snort it, which Liliana already did. You know what I'm saying? You could probably lick it, whatever. But they're like, we're just going to send these random to kiss all COVID. Stop. Like just no. Like it's unsanitary and it don't make any sense. Like it looked cool.
All of those people were tested.
These are drug addicts. So.
How are y'all? Why are you guys down on this picture? We got our ideas from you guys. You got to have the money to pay the actors. I don't get it. Work me on that one. The product will get messed up some kind of way. Trying to reproduce it. Just got back to why Diamond went to jail in the first place. Rewriting history. Bad product kills mofos on the street. True. It's crazy how Liliana is the voice. Huh?
They found a bunch of dead bodies, dead little crackheads.
Power Book 3. These originality is not these people's strong suit. Clearly. But Liliana is a certified chemist and biologist. As she's sitting up there with Dr. Williams discussing the molecular structure of Dahlia, and I'm like, fuck all of you. Like this makes no sense. Then hold up, Tommy's like, are you learning how the chemical works so we can kill this bitch if necessary? I'm like, what?
Well, I knew that was coming. I absolutely knew that was coming.
It doesn't make.
It does make sense to kill the chemist if Liliana learns it, because the chemist is. You think she's not going to tell that they had her locked in a goddamn room for like 24 hours?
So let's.
She's going to tell. I would tell.
No, this Stacey, what you got?
If she was smart, as soon as she get out that room, she'll be on the next thing smoking out of the country.
She should be, yeah, she should be. But you know that's not gonna happen.
So this is where I will say it turned into Django to me. Like once I give it a thought, like a white man kidnaps a black woman, puts her into a room, tell her she can't leave, forces her to work for him, and says you have no votes in the drug that you produce. You are the source of this thing, but you have no vote in it. Threatens to kill her. She asks to leave. He gives her permission to leave on supervising because she can't be trusted on her own. Then once she finally gets her freedom, she's like, "No, sir, I'll be right back. I'll be here tomorrow. Don't worry about it." Because she's already broken down. Because as we said, a reasonable person would have been like, "I'm getting the fuck out of here," and she's not even. Please.
Okay, my question is this? Are you saying it because Tommy's white? Because I've seen in other movies where they did
the family business.
They
The black
kidnapped the
man
chemist.
kidnapped that white chemist and then murdered her.
Yes,
She couldn't figure it out.
I'm just like the optics. For me, the optics just look bad.
Well, that's where you're getting the Django from. But Tommy, if you don't look at Tommy as being white, which most people don't, they don't. I mean, they just don't. But if you look, people, this has been in movies many, many times. And it's not white, it's not black, it's not Puerto Rican, it's not Mexican. This happens in movies. And I'm sure Courtney got this from some movie because, you know, a lot of her stuff comes from other movies. So I'm just saying, this is not a Django moment. It's not a racist moment. It is just him. He's applying pressure. That's what he's doing. He is being a drug dealer, a ruthless drug dealer, basically.
I'm just saying the optics, they should have thought about a little bit about it. Like it just don't. And also, I know it wasn't their intent. I'm not rooting for it, man. He could have simply, as we talked about last video, he simply could have said, "You want to be part of this business?" Liliana's an equal partner. She actually does something. Like,
and Lauren, I believe Lauren's going to join the team. Absolutely. When
After
she
you've
snorted
been
that
kicked-
shit, when she started the doctor, I'm talking about the chemist. When
Yes,
she snorted it with them, I was like, she's on board. Period.
and again, how have you not tested your own product even before now? So that that don't make
And
any
that's
sense.
my problem. This is a new product. We don't know the long-term effects of this stuff, especially the newer, cheaper version. We don't know what's going to happen with that. Like if they kill her now, even if they have the formula, if something pops up later, like, okay, this is killing people, who's going to fix it? Liliana?
Right? Hey, she a chemist. Don't worry about it. She will figure
I
it
don't know
out.
why y'all are trying to make sense of this thing. It does, none of it makes sense.
Because I used to work in the lab and it's irritating me.
Right? It's just the
because
basic.
it doesn't make sense because it's a show.
No,
And they're gonna put stuff in there that's dumb and doesn't make sense. I mean,
there's a little bit of common sense you could put in something. Just a little bit. Anyway. Okay. I'll spit stuff. So so snorting versus kissing. I don't think we did this on camera. Yes, right? Like,
no.
I feel like
that with the snort, I said that the snorting was the optical of it. All four of them snorting the product that's lower risk because doesn't have as much stuff as the original Dahlia. And the kissing was the sexual kind of, because they're in a club and people get sexual in clubs to the dance and the music and all that shit. That's where the kissing is coming in. Plus, you're going to the little drug dealers that work inside of the clubs. That was who they hit up. And they went to them because those guys want the women that open their legs easily, right? So they're like, okay, this is easy to do. Put it on my lip. I'm going to give you a kiss like I would give you a kiss anyway, because I'm a slut in the club. So, so it's true. So anyway, so the whole snorting of it, like I said, it's for us to look at. It's not really a big deal, in my opinion. It's just for us to look at, and it's a lower dosage, so it's whatever.
I would say scientifically, I would have said they should have tried kissing. One, Claudia kissed Tommy in the middle of the street. There was nothing club about that. It was a good sales pitch. It's a good sales pitch. I agree with that. Since they did it the entire episode, they should have tried it at least once. Claudia could have kissed Tommy to be consistent, just to be consistent. Tommy's like, oh shit, like I ain't feeling it right now. Let's try snorting it. Because remember, it was Liliana who snorted it first. So I mean, I can see her being like, nah, I like to snort my shit, like whatever. But I mean, I just feel like with the whole sexual vibe was going on, I thought we were just gonna have a 4-way. Let's just see what.
Yeah, like Lab. I thought they were gonna do like some girl on girl action, and Tommy joins in.
I was be like, hey, remember the 2 redheads in season 1? There is precedent for this.
What y'all are saying would have made sense for them to have sex in the lab. Okay, all right.
They didn't have to have sex. They would just start kissing each other.
Just a lot of tongue action. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just like just for no reason. Just to be like, yeah.
For no reason.
Because Claudia likes girls, so she would have kissed the Kimmys, then Liliana would have been like, yeah.
And remember,
Tommy would have been like, oh, okay.
He's like, I remember those redheads. Like, who says no? No one. So like, he would have been like, at this, I would have been like, anyway. So let's see. I wish D-Mac would just tell JP that that's his son. So
storyline is irritating me.
So are we saying that's why D-Mac all of a sudden wanted to try to save Tommy because now he knows that's his uncle? Is that what we're doing right now?
How did he get that from seeing them 2 in the kitchen? That's my uncle, not my future stepdaddy or whatever.
I don't think that he knows that Tommy.
Why is he protecting him?
I don't know why he did. I think because he knows his father knows Tommy. But I don't think he knows that it's his uncle.
Tommy could have went there strong arming him for muscling him for money or something. I don't know.
He could have, but I don't think that the boy knows that that's his uncle yet.
And what's with his business?
Huh?
What's up with his business, his bar, his club, or whatever he has? Like, what's up with that? It
gets shot up every week. Like, they don't even show like it's a jazz club, but that's only because we read the description. Like, you never see him host anything there. You never see him like having a good day or a bad day. He goes from a former jazz singer, which is in the description, and they haven't talked about in the show. Former jazz singer who gets a jazz bar. Now he wants to go straight to being a drug dealer.
Because he has no income. Like, he can get on the internet and perform on Instagram.
But if they even stick with that original description, like I think they're not doing that anymore. Like, so
he has the best. I can see him doing.
True. Plot twist: the same female journalist is JP's baby mama, and D-Mac's mother. Let's talk about a reporter trying to fuck her way to a Pulitzer.
Why do they always make journalists look like idiots on these shows?
Women in particular.
I don't get the whole thing with this. What are we doing? Why is this in the story?
Write a report about a washed up drug dealer.
For what?
But see, but how the conversation went was that they want us to believe that Adrian started off by saying she wanted to write a story about basically how the at some point drugs has been done to Black people, like they're a victim of a broken city and it's not their fault, like they're victims in this drug dealing shit. Her co-worker or boss is like, he's a former drug dealer who's about to get arrested again because somehow she knows he's back in the game. But Adrian is acting like she fell in love with him now, and now she doesn't want to write the article. Like you fucked him day one. So like what? I don't know, but she makes it seem like she was just working the source and she just kind of got in, like the penis was just that good. And now she like, I don't want to take down my man or whatever. Like, why is this happening in any way? Like, what does this bring to the story? Nothing. Like, what does it bring to it?
At least the thing with Franklin Saint made sense because it was like the CIA meets the street dealer. Right. That made sense that you want to report that.
Yes, that made
some dude that just got in jail. Who cares?
Exactly. This is not a story. This is ridiculous.
Kiss my ass, bro. But I mean, speaking of ass, there's a lot of fucking. There's a lot of fucking. I mean, Adrian got the dick again. Mm-hmm. Then the only Black girl in the whole kiss is now we got drug kissers. That's what we got. So we got drug kissers just run around, and she took it to Jannar. She took it to a whole new level. She's got to make sure he really wants to get this drug. He's like, I need to get in. She's like, baby, you already in. I was like, what the fuck are we doing right now? Can we make good decisions? I don't even do it to the
wait. Please. You just said you're watching a story about drug dealers. Can we make good decisions? Okay. Wait a minute.
Okay.
The entire show is not a good decision.
I get you. But so let's talk about why once again Claudia is not built for this life.
Not at all.
Her dumb ass brings her dealers to her house.
Oh, you never been here. They should have never been there
in the first fucking place.
Exactly. Yes. Dumb.
You signed a verbal NDA, and hold up, that's not even a thing. That's not even a thing. And then just don't tell anyone. So when Jannard is knee deep inside this dealer, and he's like, "Where are you getting it from?" And she's like, "I don't know. It's just a place. Here's the drug." His ass don't go, "Well, I'll just follow you," because eventually you got to go back, right? I mean, and the only place they're gonna go is the Flynn fucking place. Like,
and Tommy does not even know that she did this. Like, she does a lot of shit, but what that Tommy
Liliana told her.
Yeah.
Liliana told her.
Oh, she did. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. She did. You're right. Yep.
So let's and how did he find out? Goddamn, this is some Tyler Perry shit. What happened in this episode is some straight Tyler Perry shit.
Okay, which portion of Tyler Perry?
Gloria.
Got a lot going
on. When Tyler Perry goes, "I don't know what to do with the character," I'll literally just write her off the show. So Gloria gets into a gunfight where she handles herself pretty well. Apparently, she goes home and fucks Victor after that. Then next morning, she just leaves with a note.
A note. That is Tyler Perry.
That is 100.
Where is
and doesn't answer the phone. What's called did that too. Kings of Napa did that. Remember?
Yep. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. They did that with the wife, right?
Right.
Yeah, I'm hoping Gloria comes back, but where does she go? Like,
she can stay gone for all I care.
Is she doing a movie? Like, why is she gone? Like,
and so they're and again, let's get into the note. Let's acknowledge that it was the actress's voice that Victor heard, not his own voice. So when Tariq is reading a letter from his father, it should be his father's voice, not his own voice.
Okay, but we all understand that Omari is like, "Fuck you, power. I'm not doing it." So why are we back to this again?
I just want to say one thing. I would say the Power Universe has established that, like any other show, when the character writes something and it's being read, the actor will provide the said narrative.
But I think that logically Courtney knew that. But if you can't get Omari to do it, then you have to move on.
Should make the note, but so she gone and like said, who gives a fuck? Like she should have been murdered that night and be done with it. I think they were like, this character is problematic. Like all she do is get dick and give drinks. Like there's nothing to this character. They're like, we write her off and we'll figure out what to do with her later if she even comes back. Like, but then his sister says, my brother is hurt because his light-skinned Jamaican girlfriend has left. So I'm gonna send a redhead because that's what he's into. What? Like, you send the only black girl on your squad because at least that's somewhat in the realm of what he wants to get into. Like that.
But is he into black girls or he just liked Gloria?
Exactly.
At least
he doesn't mean he has to only like black girls. He can like all girls.
I'm saying though, if you're trying to get him in his bone, I mean, it would make more sense to send someone when he said, "I do not want an Irish woman. Like this is where I'm at." Like you send someone that's really in the realm.
But wouldn't that make if he sent another light skinned curly haired black woman to him? Wouldn't that make him miss Gloria even more? Send something new. Send something different.
If he was good and different, this wouldn't even be a storyline. Can he just move on to another girl? It was irritating as fuck. It just didn't make it because she was very specific. Like it wasn't like she was like, give me a woman. She was like, I need a redhead. When she was talking to that girl, she was very specific about what she wanted to send. I'm like, why are you so specific?
He has some things for redheads. Like tell me,
maybe he does.
And now he's with light skinned Puerto Rican and black chicks. And
okay, maybe he does. You don't just because you only saw him with Gloria. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, I've dated white, black, purple, orange, green. You don't have to only
purple people from.
Yeah. Anyway, you can date whoever color you want to date. Just because specifically he's in love with Gloria doesn't mean that his next fix as far as sex has to be another black girl. It could be any girl.
So when Tom was trying to get over Holly, they magically, that was plot convenience, 100%. They had two magical redheads that just showed up. Natasha was like, take these two. And he was like, appreciate it.
Exactly. But it doesn't mean that it has to happen with every character.
It's just, so Gloria is running from Blackston, who's her husband.
Blackston,
Reggie. I think it's Reggie from The Chi.
Can I please say, can I just get on the hair, please? What is wrong with Blackston's hair? I'm done. I need someone to just shave his head.
All right.
My rant is over.
All right. I can't get on that. I don't, I will leave you with that. I love the only creativity this whole series have shown is the moment that a character who was fired from The Chi says, I didn't think I was going to return to The Chi, but I was like,
yes, I heard when he said that. I was like, that's a dig at The Chi.
I like, there you go. Yes. Fuck you, Lena Waithe. Fuck you, fuck you, Showtime.
Well, I mean, no, it wasn't Lena Waithe. She didn't fire him. He left because he didn't want to deal with the issue. The transgender woman. Him and Lena are still friends. So it's not that. It was his preference.
It was still a fuck you to the show, though. We agree.
Yes, it was.
Oh,
yes, it was a good one. I loved it.
That's the only thumbs up I'm gonna give to this show. Because everything else, shit.
Yeah, because I'm done with Janara and the goofy dude from Gary. Why was his eye all the way? Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I was crying laughing. His eye was way over there. What was?
So I was wondering if that's what happened when he hit the ice in the army. Because the backstory, right, is that he fell in the army.
Oh.
So I was like, is that what happened? Like, would he become a casualty of war? Like, we should get into that. Because I was like, that would be a story. Like, damn it.
Oh, man.
He said, Kim, D-Mac will need a haircut first. Nobody cuts hair at this fucking barbershop. They need to hire the barbershop crew. I need Ice Cube. I need fucking Cedric Entertainer. I need fucking Eve. I need Michael Ealy so the show would get canceled. They need to hire these people and stick them in this barbershop. And then when the show gets canceled, I'll be like, thank you, Mike Ealy. That's all I asked. I was like, fuck me, man. Jannard is jealous of every fucking thing. First is, why do you got Tommy? Why not me? Now he's like, why you got pussy? What about me? I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, this is.
We need
Jannard is getting on my nerves. I feel like Jannard is earning his death. I need him to just go ahead and be taken off the show. He's a whiny little brother, and there's no end to it.
Him in that ear is irritating.
Yes.
That's a physical issue. I mean,
well, he can get the pus taken out of it. My nephew has that too. You can get it fixed. It's disgusting.
The episode was fired. What was fired? The story is captivating. For what show I focus on more than politics and drug dealing. What the fuck? It's less about cops and more about relationship drama. You're being funny, right, Oliver? Like you're being funny because like
blatant truth. Yes, D-Mac will need a haircut first. I totally agree. I said that before. Yes.
Yeah, that shit's all over the place. Like I don't know what's going on with that. Jannard is worse than Kane. Yeah, that's right. Hating this hate because he's still trying to kill Tommy. I'm like, for what? We need to get to Jannard's childhood. Like I need to know where this comes from. Like I need to feel like he and like Diamond were like tight bosom buddies and Diamond did everything for him and then he just lost.
No, he was the little chubby kid and Diamond would save him from the bullies.
There you go. I need something because this is too fucking much. Jannard's unhealthy obsession with Tommy is just like Kane with Tariq. Yeah, but no, but now he's moved on to Adrian. Like anyone that has Diamond's attention, Jannard is like, no. Also, why are they arguing about anything when it comes to the drug business when they had that bullshit fight that said Diamond was in charge? There is no conversation after that because I whooped your ass and now I run this thing. They're still acting like they're peers. Like I'm confused about that. I'm like, didn't I beat your ass in the ring? Yeah, so shut the fuck up. Like when I'm saying we're gonna stick to cocaine, that's what we're gonna do.
But isn't Diamond the one that needs to enforce it? Diamond is just like, all right. Like,
well,
dude,
I mean, it's just bad writing. But I mean, to your point,
chest out. Like, say it with your chest. Like, what are you doing? Like,
he said no. Jernard was just like, I'm just going to do it behind his back.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
And
he's
what's
not
up with
gonna
the little teenage boy and D-Mac? Like,
Marshall.
little beef.
D-Mac whooped his ass because they went to the club without him. That's what we doing.
But remember, he said, I called him. He ain't calling me back. So he wasn't calling.
I was like, y'all fucking? Like, we need, like, tell me something. Hold up, wait. We need to get, no, I want to get into onions. Do you know how this, I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
They're still using that line.
Right, and then you have to explain it? Like, that's old as fuck. So when they're at the club and Marshall sees an older, nice ass black woman.
Oh, yeah. Okay. With the black girl, the dark skinned black girl. Okay.
Right. God damn, look at that onion. So I'm thinking he's about to get the shit smacked out of him because this girl was like, you don't talk to me like that. Instead, we get, I like his line better. Thank you. I was like, what the fuck is happening right now? Like, one, why is the scene even necessary? Let's just start there. Like, and then she ends up with Blackston after all that.
He's an adult. Like, if she took him in the alleyway after the club, then he conveniently gets murdered.
Like, I was like, how's Marshall even in this club? He looked like he's 12. Like, he did, whoa. Didn't he and D-Mac just have a conversation about how they're underage? Therefore, if they get arrested as couriers, everything's going to be fine. But they're in this fucking adult club. Like, maybe she's like, hey there, little boy, when you got the Similac, maybe you come see me. But until then, I had an ex who used to say that. I'll be like, what? I was like, fuck, they used to irritate the fuck out of me. She was older than me. It's a long story.
Okay.
Marshall was also in The Shy. God damn.
Was he?
Spill the Tea says it, so it's got to be true. Like, fuck. This whole cast is from The Shy.
Well, they're trying to keep it authentic, I guess.
I didn't realize though. We need, fuck it. We need Kevin. We need Papa. We need the whole Jake. We need Jake. That's the legit. Jake comes in here, hooks up with Marshall and D-Mac, and he's like, I'm running this shit because I'm light-skinned and I got good braids and I got all this shit. And I got Gemma. Gemma's gonna be my bitch in school, and she's gonna get our drugs there because she do whatever the fucking Jake says right now. That's what we doing right now. Duda is the mayor of Chicago.
Not anymore. He ran away. Remember?
He's still elected. I see your point though, but he comes back and he's like, "You work for me now. Like Dahlia is mine."
So is Blackston's real name Reggie Blackston, whatever?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
shit!
And it's still Jake's older brother.
It's still Jake's older brother.
He was in witness protection.
Oh damn!
And that's why they thought he died.
That's why he thought they killed him.
That's
but
it.
He had to get off the game, so now he's with CBI now.
That's it.
Bam. Season 5 of The Shy already written. Like,
that's it.
That's what you need to be doing. That's what we need to be doing. Fuck this show. Remember JP's father? Yeah. JP's father was Sonny from The Shy. That's how.
Yes.
So instead of
Stacey's like, no,
dude,
completely.
I'm sorry. Yeah. It's instead of Emmett. Fuck Emmett. So Sonny gave his restaurant to his son, who turned it into a jazz club. There you go, and that makes sense.
Work. Okay.
That's right. Season 5. Anyway, I'm sorry. Fuck this show. I'm just disappointed. Like I didn't think 54 niggas. Oh, we gonna get on this.
You counted it?
I heard it so many times. I watched it again. And I pulled out the notebook. And I counted 54 niggas. That is a lot of niggas. That's more than a nigga a minute. I'm like, fuck. I do. When I hear nigga that many times, and the ironic part is the character with all the niggas come out their mouth is once again the one who was supposed to go to Ivy League college, was the one who's
Jannard.
Like, if I saw Blackston, I heard nigga. No, wait. I put it on the community page. Blackston says, y'all niggas ain't got no hoes. Period. That wasn't a question mark. Like he was acknowledging a statement that Marshall and D-Mac had no hoes. I'm like, who wrote this shit? Like, what college educated fucker wrote this and said, this is what we need to be doing? This is real legit, like, dialogue right here. I was like, fuck these shows and fuck these writers. Like 50 Cent and Courtney Kemp need to be slapped as black people. They need to be slapped to be like, you put
Courtney's in this one. Is she in this one?
No.
Who? Courtney Kemp's in charge of all this shit. It don't matter.
She's the executive producer and she is the creator, but she actually said,
yes,
I have nothing to do with Force. That's why she doesn't do the Instagram.
All right.
She said it.
Somebody said, really, David? Yes, really. Who do you think you're talking to? Like, have you seen our reviews? Like, I'm what? Are you serious?
Wait, we need to put the brakes here.
I'm just like that. I was like, are you serious? Yes, I'm fucking serious.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's just acknowledge that nigga is not a good word, and we shouldn't have our writers continuously. We're just exploiting the fact that Black men do say this word quite a few times in conversation. So it's not right, but I don't know how it is in the ghetto, but they do say it a lot in conversation from what I've heard.
I will submit to you there was less niggas in BMF. And that's saying a lot. Like that's saying a lot. But anyway, let's move on to Miriam, who no one gives a fuck about, because you got JP who tells Tommy, hey man, grandma had a stroke or an aneurysm or whatever. Anyway, she's not doing well. Maybe we should call Kate. Maybe you should go see your grandma. Like maybe you should go check on her since you're destroying her house for some reason. And she's the only reason Tommy even came to Chicago. But anyway, let's go to the club, bro. Let's talk about drug dealing. She'll be all right. Like,
well, at the time that they were talking, I think probably like visiting hours were over. I mean, if they're going to a club, it seems like it's probably nighttime, right?
When they had the first conversation, it was daytime. Yeah, it was daytime at the pier or some shit. Like the club came later. That's my
okay.
But
maybe who knows?
Then Tommy goes, "You can't call Kate because she didn't tell me about you, and she told me grandma was dead. She also told you your father wasn't your father, and you're murdering that motherfucker." Like somehow they forget the major lie that Tommy was like, "You lousy bitch!" Like Teresi was my dad. Like somehow forget.
I don't think he wanted to bring up the daddy issue at that moment.
So he meets Sonny from the Shy. So he meets JP's dad, and he's and it's like I feel like Kate needs to come.
She's coming. They keep saying her name. She's gonna be like a Candyman. She's just gonna appear. You know whose name is not getting mentioned?
Ooh.
James St. Patrick, because he's just the guy I worked with, and the guy. And I hate my mama because she loved a ghost over me.
I just need him to just appear, just poof. Just make it like a little one to sit on his shoulder.
Just what the fuck are we doing? Like what?
A little one?
Just a little fucking time. Like, hey, Tommy, you don't need to be doing that shit. Why are you kissing this bitch? This don't make no sense. He's like, you know what, Ghost, you right, bro.
Don't water down the drug, Tommy. Keep it pure.
Keep it pure. What did I teach you? He's like, you right, Ghost. I'm sorry. How about Liliana? Once again, who never, ever met Ghost / James St. Patrick. It's like, Tommy, you doing so good with this drug business. I mean, you don't even need Ghost. I mean, you running this shit. Bitch, you don't even know us. And Ghost is the only reason your ass is still alive, because Tommy wanted to kill your ass while he was playing video games. Like, he was like, we're gonna kill that bitch, right? And Ghost was like, no, that's probably not a good idea. And Tommy was like, why not? That's why we have these people to kill him. Like, stop it. Stop acting like she knew the crew. She did not in any way.
Julio, that's it.
That's all. She hasn't even mentioned that motherfucker's name once.
Where's Julio? The one I actually knew.
Who took care of me
and pretended to be my novio. when I was in the hospital.
She should know he's dead. I mean, he's been dead a minute.
Why would that? Why that was local news? If that's there's no reason. If she moved to Chicago right after she disappeared from season 1, there's no way she would know Julio was dead. Like unless she Googled.
She doesn't have any family in New York or any other people, any friends that she may be talking to that could tell her that Julio died.
According to her, she has nothing but Tommy.
Oh.
And that, I mean, that makes no sense. But she says, Tommy, you all I got. It's gonna be you and me, bro, until the wheels fall off.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, 2-Bit needs to come back. Right. I need this. I need this. I need to be like, we got a secret handshake and shit. I need all that. 2-Bit needs to come back.
The highest.
Oh, that's right.
Cristobal.
We need Cristobal to come back. And he too busy banging River and Ruth, you know, I'm saying. Yeah, because he's River's husband, as he acknowledged in the last episode, and he's about to marry Ruth. Yeah, you got to get up. You got to get up on it. I'm digressing. I'm sorry. Kate is going to be on Dahlia ASAP, living on the streets with Paulie's kid. Just one more. Hilarious. Also, I'm gonna say it. I will be prepared. Just be prepared for this one. You ready?
Okay. Yep.
Since they like to use lips to get the drug from point A to point B.
Oh Lord.
And Claudia's gay.
Oh, okay. Don't say it.
All right, thank you. I'm just saying there's options. There's options.
Yep.
Anyway, okay.
And
so Claudia, Cristobal not coming back.
Jannard and the girl with the braids were gonna do was it Richard Pryor that used to do that? When he would put cocaine on his penis?
Used to do that. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, very, very. It keeps it hard for a while.
I had an ex-boyfriend who used to do that too.
What's up?
I had an ex-boyfriend who used to do that.
I did. All right. So there you go. So if hold up. Let's go down this road.
Yeah.
So Jannard said this drug is so clean you can fuck all night. Remember, right? So it would be an interesting scene that he was like, "Hey, there's other ways to do it, right?" And that old girl got into it. That's a thing. Just like they did with Snowfall with the guy taking the cocaine up the ass. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah. How they introduced the Serbs back and put them back on the back burner makes no damn sense. Walter Flynn.
Where are the Serbs?
Huh?
Where are the Serbs?
They're all dead. Apparently, the Flynn family and it killed them all. The ones that Tommy didn't murder. That scissoring would be an epic. Would be epic.
Oh my God.
Do we care about Papa Walter and his lung cancer diagnosis? Like, why?
No, he just found that out.
No, that's the thing. He finally went to the doctor's appointment. Remember, the doctor kept calling him to tell him that they wanted to talk to him, and he wouldn't go. And then he finally went. Yeah,
off camera for some damn reason.
Yeah,
but he just had the air blower thing just in case, like because of allergies.
No. I think he probably had that. I mean, some people with asthma or breathing issues, they give that to you for free. So that's not a big deal. Maybe he went on a doctor's visit and gave it to him. But
no, this is no. I'm saying, Kim, that's what we need to be seeing. That like I would have watched.
I don't care.
I would have watched
that. I wouldn't care.
More than 5 people randomly kissing, and I'm saying like the shit that we saw and what we didn't see. I'm like, because that's gonna lead to his murder one way or the other. Bless you. Also, Claudia, I guess foreshadowing when her leprechaun father is like, you don't even know how to use a gun. Do you know how to kill anyone? She's like, you'd be amazed what people can do under pressure. I'm like, she's about to shoot your ass before the season's over. Like, I feel like that's coming.
Claudia's dead as fuck.
She need to be though. She's not helpful. Yes. She's not helpful.
No.
And again, if you're trying to keep your brother out of your shit, why do you specifically send a girl with your shit? Like that doesn't make sense. Like, why do you have someone going after Jannard when you're trying to keep CBI out of your business? That doesn't make sense. Like,
she's all over the place. That's what Tommy is saying. He keeps saying it. She doesn't know.
No, Liliana said that.
Well, Liliana said it too. Yeah.
She can't be trusted.
Yeah, because she's all over the place. Like, her father is absolutely right.
I'm just like, I don't understand what they're trying to achieve. I mean, and then like this Dr. Williams need to get her shit together and be like, I'm starting my own operation, and keep it in.
Liliana on the date had me cracking up. I'm like, why is she sitting right there?
That was funny.
She's supposed to be discreet.
Yes, I'm her cousin. Okay.
What?
No, I'm her second cousin. What?
What?
Why was that necessary? Like,
None of
just say your cousins and move the fuck on.
How about off camera? How about we just don't do this shit? I'm like, if this is supposed to be the fucking date, I'm like, throuple? Like, is that what we doing right now? Like, are we? But that didn't happen. I'm like, wait. Then Tommy's like, wow, you can fit her clothes. Nope, that shouldn't even be a thing. But it's like, yeah,
if it's spandex, it stretches.
Yeah, spandex stretches. So you can.
Well, I'm like, but I feel like Dr. Williams is smaller than Liliana.
It is spandex. Spandex doesn't matter.
All right, anyway. Claudia won't make it. The writing of this show would have been better if we didn't have COVID-19. Don't be Chris. I feel like you're being Chris right now. Yeah, and then
all the damn people in that club making me itch. And no, it wasn't COVID. It wasn't. No, it was.
You're like shit.
It was too many people in that club. Yes, I was like,
shit.
Ugh.
I was like, why y'all
and saliva was
and
going.
hugging and spitting and shit? I was like, what's happening?
All I was thinking is how many of them went home at the end of the day and took a COVID test and tested positive. Like,
you know how many times they had to do those scenes? None of that shit is one shot. You know what I'm saying? Like they were kissing.
Day.
Oh man, Claudia is the female version of Tommy in the original Power. I disagree.
No,
Tommy
I disagree. Was smarter than her.
So yeah, Tom, any way in the world, Tommy would have had a fucking drug dealer meeting in his fucking house. Like, absolutely not.
No.
Like, I mean, he would kill mad people. Like, yeah, he has that problem. Oh, that's another thing. So Claudia hears her father say, I'm putting security on you because of the STARZ.
Mm-hmm.
Two people follow her in a truck and she somehow don't see that, or she does and don't give a fuck and don't tell her business partners that, hey, I'm being followed by two dudes. And she drives to the secret location where they're making the secret drug. And what?
I don't know that she's been followed.
Because she is dumb and doesn't know to look for someone following her. Just kill her.
The same way D-Mac has been following Tommy for how long, and he just figured it out.
Yeah.
I will submit they're doing with Tommy.
He doesn't have a car. So how's he getting around so much?
Oh, D-Mac. Yeah, I don't get that. I don't get that. But then Tommy was like, huh?
Buses and trains.
Why? Same way Liliana fucking Jessica Jones is getting around.
Yeah.
But I mean, always doing
buses and trains.
Like, there's always doing surveillance with the smartphone. Like, I got you, Tommy. I got him. It don't make any sense. I mean, and then wait a minute, Tommy kills these two fuckers, leaves them outside, and it's like, so you better take them to the woods, right? She like, got it. That's what we do. There's like 6 bodies in that bitch. Like, he should have said, take her to the Chicago airport, Section B, level 2. No one checks the airport, and I would have been like, that's right.
Okay,
Tommy.
but that whole thing was dumb because Claudia is about this big. How is she gonna move the fucking bodies out of the car?
Off camera.
They're dead. No, sorry, doesn't work for that.
I mean, Effie did it.
Right.
So.
We talked about that. There's no way.
Yeah, but okay, Lauren is pretty small compared to these huge men that Claudia has to pull out of a car. I mean,
but a dead body, even Lauren's body, would be heavy.
Yes, a dead body is dead weight. So
yeah, I mean, Braden should have helped with that. Anyway, it made no damn sense. It
should have been Braden and Effie,
right,
disposing of Lauren.
Right,
that made no sense. We already said that.
And then with this, Tommy should have been like, hey, Liliana, make sure you track our hostage over here. I got to go help Claudia bury 2 more bodies. I'm like, what? Yes. Where are the federal agents that's supposed to be watching any of these people?
Oh, they stopped, remember? Because they found out that the father was legit as far as the business.
That's not, no. But okay, Why is it?
Exactly.
Once
All
again,
that running around they did in this episode, the cops should have been sitting there watching everything. Yeah.
How is it Claudia still hasn't figured out how to Google? Because she's like, what happened to Tommy and his other business partner in New York City? So you got Tommy's name and the city he was in, and Tommy Egan, New York City partner.
Dead as fuck.
Tommy's dead as fuck, and his business partner's dead as fuck. His name is James St. Patrick. like none of that. She's asking Liliana to be like, I don't know. The same way Monet hung Carrie, that was stop it. Like with Power Book 2, at this point, I've accepted silly shit. Like, especially
no. With Carrie, I could see where she pointed the gun at her, told her to get your ass up on that chair, and then I could see her making her do it to herself because she had the gun. At least that's an out. I can give her that. Make her hang herself. I could see that.
All right. Fed exit enter Mecca. Like we need a Mecca. We need a Mecca. Like I was like, he's snitching. We need somebody snitching on this show. They're gonna get caught. He knew the feds followed him in episode 4. He did not. You're talking about Tommy. Tommy did not know that. Like Tommy
has no idea that these people are around.
Right? Because he would have been like, hey, we got cops on us and we need to adjust our business model. Right. And again, we don't know why they haven't flushed him out, since they should know where he lives, at least what he looks like, get a picture, run it through some kind of database, figure out he's supposed to be dead in New York City, but none of that has happened. So I take it that you hate the show. Yes, that's a good observation. I would submit that I hate the writing of the show, to be very, very specific, right? Like, that's why they're changing showrunners, because the writer and leader of this show is shit. Like he fucked this show up. Like he had a good foundation, but this writing is nonsensical. And season 2 will be better. I pray season 2 will be better, because Gary Lennon's going to be in charge and they're going to fix this shit. Fun fact, Monarch, they switched showrunners in the middle of production because that shit was so bad. And they pushed it off to fall because like nobody's gonna watch that shit. But they're like, hopefully, maybe we get some changes, and maybe the second part of that show is gonna be good.
Because they do those Nielsen things, like they sent out people, like they let people watch stuff early, and it probably was like really bad numbers.
Oh yeah. So like, it was, and they tried to blame COVID, but nah. Like just say, hey, stop blaming COVID, Chris. I know you're watching. Stop blaming COVID, damn it, Chris. Get someone to it. Where's the cops? That was harassing Diamond. Yeah. He should be the one trying to take down Diamond. He should be the one, because they fucked up his sister. Like, I mean, like where's that storyline? We thought Adrian was connected to that. Like, also, if Adrian's trying to write a story about Diamond, should she have interviewed those 2 chefs who kiss Diamond's ass every time he comes in as the champ is here, to get some background on this dude? And then he's like, hey, why is she asking so many questions? Should she have shown? And then she's sitting in the bar before she fucks him in the barbershop. She's like, all men lie. He's like, yep, women do too. Like, it's your baby. Lie. Like, what do you do for a living? Like, basic questions. Like, what do you do when you're not fucking me and eating at the cafe? Can you answer that? Like,
that's a good question, because he has asked nothing about her.
He doesn't even care. As long as the tits is in his face, he doesn't even ask. He's just like, I'm happy to be getting some. Period.
She's a beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying?
She is beautiful, but at the same time, there's got, not to say, I mean, because Diamond is a nice looking guy, so I'm not saying that he can't get a woman, but I'm just saying, don't you want, because of what you've been through, don't you want to ask a couple of questions? Like, where do you hail from? What's your job?
Right.
Something.
Hey, but for the record, as much as we hail, as Terry does too, like she hails Power Book 1 as the standard, it made no fucking sense that Angie made no effort to go, are you married? You got kids? I mean, you're 30, right? You're 30. So like, are you married? You got kids? Ghost never went, what do you do for a living? I own a club. What do you do? Oh, nothing. Don't worry about that. Let's be fucking tomorrow. Okay. Like, I'm not going to ask no questions. I'm an international drug dealer, but I don't ask questions about people in my life. Fuck all that. I trust you, Angie. Like, that made no sense.
Well, yeah, but Paz knew what Tommy and James did. So why didn't Paz tell her sister?
Also, I mean, so there's plenty of plot holes in part 1 too, for the record. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. As soon as Angie would have said to Paz, "Oh, I saw Jamie at the club," then Paz should have been like, "Leave him the fuck alone," because him and Tommy was selling drugs on the block. Boom.
With a guy named Breeze and Kanan.
Yes.
They were pretty popular in Queens. Anyway, sorry.
And they called him Ghost.
Breeze is no longer, because they still haven't brought Breeze out of anywhere. Like, I need someone to pull him out of their ass, because we've been hearing about Breeze for like ever.
Right.
And he's not on Raising Kanan.
Whoa, Stacy said, where did you get purple people from?
Oh.
I was like, we appreciate y'all listening. Killing isn't smart. Tommy kills before he thinks. He was like that before. Now Claudia, so to the point of Claudia's always killed. No, so Claudia's like Tommy, that she's a compulsive killer, I will say, like, and she don't think about the consequences, and Tommy has to help clean that shit up. So I can understand that. I don't understand why Tommy was jealous that Kate loved Ghost more, but shit on Kane because he was jealous of Tariq. So,
well, Kate is Tommy's biological mother, and why would you love a child that's not even yours more than your own kid?
I would submit that was bad writing for season 6, because they needed a reason for Tommy to leave instead of just killing Kate. And, and being like, drugs, gangsters, whatever. They needed a reason for him to leave. And they want to pull some bullshit that after only seeing Ghost once in 6 seasons and not even showing up to his daughter's funeral, that she's like, I love Ghost so much. And I don't even come
to his funeral.
Two more.
It did make sense. It was plot convenience.
Yeah, she didn't come to his funeral, which was weird. I thought she would absolutely come to his funeral.
And then fucking Tommy's like, I can't believe she loved Ghost. Bruh, he loved Ghost more than anyone. I picked Holly, as he pointed out. I killed Holly for you. Like, and still stay committed to this man. So if anyone has an unhealthy love for Ghost, it's Tommy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be like, you need to work on that shit. Okay. But all of a sudden he like, Tommy never hated, David never hated on Ghost.
Yeah, he did.
What the fuck? Yeah, what?
Numerous times.
Okay, so let's define hating on Ghost. Like, he didn't like Ghost trying to leave, right? Like, he was never jealous, so he was just like
change. Mm-hmm.
He's like, don't leave me. You know, that was that. I mean, to your point, he wasn't like, why is it you got a wife and I don't? Hold up. When Holly was dead and they were sitting in the thing, and after they killed Lobos, and Ghost is like, bruh, only one part of your life is gone, right? Like, you can move on to do other things. And Tommy was like, what? Like, he's like, Tommy's like, you got Angie, like, you got a family, you got, like, I don't have anything. And he left, right? Like, he was like, let's not do that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, he was going through some shit. So I would say that was a time that perhaps he was like hating on Ghost to be like, you got a lot more than I do. I ain't got shit, But
it's Tommy's fault he doesn't have shit.
Also true. I mean,
absolutely his fault.
Yeah, I mean, you did choke the woman out. I mean, you should just let her kill Ghost, because Ghost, and be done with it. Paz, Valeria,
let her go. Just let her leave.
Look, we got Paz, Valeria, and Liliana. The highest. Malcolm will start and create a new drug called Red Spice, and launder the money through wine businesses.
Paprika instead of heat.
Oh shit, Paprika. It's called the Paprika. At Iron Panther Productions. I mean, as far as hating on him with the whole Kate shit, you should be more specific. I'm like, I was like, anyway, we gotta wrap this shit up anyway. But Shonda woulda, coulda.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I guess I was like,
wait a minute. What about when Ghost got Tommy arrested? I mean, that was bullshit. I mean, luckily they had the money and the lawyer to get him off. But remember that? Everybody remember when Ghost got him arrested?
Oh, I mean, Ghost shitted on Tommy quite a few times.
Yes,
I mean,
a lot of times. He chose
Destroyed-
Angie over Ghost many times.
Oh yeah.
Many times.
He Holly to go away.
Right?
Yep, he paid Holly to go away, right? Yep.
I mean, I was like, so Ghost was selfish as fuck.
He was. He was.
But even with him sending him to jail, right? Like he only did it really to save Angie. Because Tommy
and it was.
That's what I'm saying. He was like, right. but he got him out.
He kind of saved Tommy because Lois was gonna kill both of them. Remember they saran wrapped that room,
and he did. He got lucky. He didn't even know about that. And like you said, Tommy didn't notice all the saran wrap around the room. that shit was wrapped up pretty well. Like
that was a Dexter room for sure. That was Dexter's kill room.
Dude, I was waiting for the suit and the hat to be like, hey, what you doing, bro? Getting ready for dinner? I don't know. Adrian cannot be trusted, of course. But I do think she will be falling for she already fell for the dick. I mean Diamond. That's guaranteed.
I had to go rewatch that sex scene. I almost fell for it too. I wasn't even there.
Yeah.
She was getting it. She was getting it.
Yes.
Yeah. So I was, anyway, so like again, at the beginning of the episode, they warned you of strong sexual content, right? So I was like, oh, Liliana's about to get it from Tommy. Like that's what I was thinking. And then once it got to the drug scene, I was like, oh, they better have to force him. But I was like, damn it. I was like, no, I was wrong.
I don't think Liliana and Tommy are gonna bang. I don't.
Let's see where the season ends.
It's interesting that Tommy's using Liliana so much when his whole gripe with her is she was too conspicuous with the thing on her face.
Right.
Also true.
But now she's just running around with her little wig on, people staring at her.
Dude,
but she still has that thing on her face. Like you can't do anything to cover that up.
Right. I was like, you need to back up. It
looks like a deep cut. So I don't know. You can't even, I don't think a surgeon can even fix that.
Yeah, but I'm sure there's some type of makeup or something you can kind of make it less noticeable.
Yeah. And that's not, again, it's not good for close-ups because they're like, I was like, nah, you need to back that shit up because this ain't looking attractive by no means. Like you need to, I'm seeing her pores and that scar, and I'm like, you mean you get one of those filters. You need to filter that shit, something. Yeah. And remember, he said specifically, who's gonna fuck her now? Everybody wants that scar face now. What happened? What happened to that? What happened to Paula being like, just let me touch it? Just like what happened to that? What happened to Jannard to be like, hey man, anybody seen Liliana? I just need a little bit of the scar, just a little. Like what happened to that? Anyway, Claudia won't that dick from no. Everybody keep on saying that. I don't think she's bisexual. Again, she did it to sell the product. As you saw, this everybody wants Claudia to get with Tommy. That's not gonna happen, and I would be disappointed if it does. Because it would make sense. What if Claudia tries to smash Liliana? That I can see that being on the table. They're really doing some side deals with the ladies and that kind of stuff. And then I thought maybe some of those girls were Claudia's exes or something. Like I was like, how do you know some of these women? That's what I thought.
It could be. They didn't say. So, we don't know.
No. All right. Kim, how are you? Anything else for this review?
No, I'm hoping it gets better somehow, some way. Because I was not feeling this episode at all. I was like, this is, and then what really annoyed me too? Why the fuck was Tommy popping in and out? In and out. And every 10 seconds, it seemed like he was in the fucking lab. Oh. Be the boss that you're supposed to be and calm the fuck down. Go home, jerk off, do something. What are you doing? Why are you here?
Hey, Gloria's not here, okay? So he has to work that out.
Yeah, it's annoying though. It's like it was like he was waiting for a baby to be born. Like in and out. No, just
it's funny. It's funny you use that analogy, okay? Because this is his baby. This everything is riding on this drug, and he's like, doctor, you need to make this thing happen. And all he can do is threaten her to motivate her, instead of making her a partner.
Yeah, so that got on my nerves. And then how Lauren all of a sudden, doctor, whatever, I don't even know her last name, but the doctor, Lauren.
Dr. Williams.
Yeah, Dr. Williams. Yeah, now all of a sudden she's all in because she's been locked in there for 24 hours. And now she's like, yeah, okay, I'm going to snort this with you and I'm all in. I'm your chemist. What? I'd be like, wait a minute. My worry would have been, I'm not snorting anything because I don't do drugs. Second, I don't trust any of y'all because they could kill her. They could shoot her in the head.
Yeah.
And
she be high when he does it. She be just like,
she be high.
Oh, hey, like oh boy, last episode, and poof, hey, yo, that would be perfect. That would be perfect. She's like in mid Dahlia orgasm, and they just shoot in the back of the head, boom.
Wow. Yeah. So I mean, other than that, I just wanted to just somehow get better. And please shoot Claudia. Please. I want Liliana to do it. Just shoot her. Just get her out of here. Yeah. And Victor, I'm so sick of Victor and his whiny ass about Gloria. He needs to move on. Just move on. Like move past it. And then I was also thinking that maybe Gloria didn't leave on her own accord. Maybe the dad made Gloria actually leave. Could be something going on there too.
I see that would be a good storyline.
Maybe she went out to get breakfast for them, and
she left the note. She left the note.
So you mean that a person with a gun couldn't make you write a note to say that you're leaving?
Did he, bro? Now you're getting into. I'm saying if he would have went to her house, like they separated. He goes to her house the next day. There's a note on her table, like that. I could go with you on that. But they're technically in Victor's apartment, and and then that looked like Gloria's apartment. That had to be Victor's. It has to be Victor because that makes even less sense that she left her own place and him in it, and then I thought the same thing you did, Kim. I was like, why the fuck?
But that apartment looks a lot. They look the same though.
A bit budget.
Like where the door is located, where the window is located, all of that looks exactly the same.
They can afford another set, so they just rearranged the furniture.
Yeah,
that could be it. I mean, honestly, but anyway, okay. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, this shit needs to get better because I'm really just very disappointed. Very. My rant is over.
Stacey, as we exit, what do you think?
I agree. I think there's definitely room for growth on this show. Half the cast needs to just die because they're unnecessary. And new writers.
So Gary Lennon should fix all of that, I hope. And maybe I told Terry, she's like, Dave, you still got hope for this show? I was like, I got hope in Gary Lennon. So I'm praying season.
You don't want your hoodie to go to waste.
That's right. I bought this day. Well, Terry bought this shit, and I was like, I wear it on Sunday no matter what. She's like, I should have bought you one for season 2, for book 2. I said, I wouldn't have wore it. Absolutely not. No.
Unless they actually bring the actual ghost back.
Right? That would be the best you're gonna get is 2-bit. Like 2-bit comes, we all want 2-bit. Also, they said they had to bring in a new cook. I saw that in the preview. I mean, 2-bit's not a cook, but like the preview, they said we need another cook. Because you can't put all your eggs in Dr. Williams. Like you need other people. And I know Liliana is all of a sudden a chemist / biologist.
Oh, do you have the recipe?
Right. If Williams is smart, she does not give up the recipe or she will be murdered. I hope she's smart enough to figure that out. Because
some type of kill molecule in it to self-destructs.
Right. Since it literally self-destructs, you cannot bond it to any other chemical. Because when I was in school and being a courier for you, I was doing online classes in chemistry and biology, and I realized now she should have been like, I made my own drug called Spice. What'd you say? What?
Paprika. She was studying chemistry at Stansfield.
I know, dude. It's just
on the weekends.
Oh, that would be. Hey, she took. Yeah, right. She took night classes, just like fucking Kanan does with Symphony. She was taking night classes on the weekend and stuff. Gary going to make season 2, episode 1 into Chicago Chainsaw Massacre. That's right. Just murder all of them. Murder everybody. Just start over. Hey, this is Chicago.
We just erase season 1 and go from when Gary Lennon comes.
Yo,
it was a fever dream.
I got Kim. We're on the same sheet of music. I got. Let's go Dallas.
That's it.
Season 2, episode 1. Tommy's driving in the dark, He runs into that sign. He opens his eyes, and all of it was a dream. He's like, all of it. He's like, you know what?
Yep.
That's one, right? So I was like, I want. Then this is Chicago, right? Let's go Untouchable style. New big bad comes into season 2. Mm-hmm. He bombs the barbershop, kills everyone in CBI. He bombs Flynn's house, kills the entire family, and it's just him. And he's like, hey, Tommy Egan, you work for me now. He's like, oh, fuck. And like, there you go. And this whole crew wiped out. Yeah. I was like, I'm hoping for the dream sequence. I want him to be in the bed like,
he pick up like psych. Forget everything you just saw.
Yes.
Right. Just be like, hey.
Just kidding.
Yep.
No grandma, no unnecessary brother, all that shit gone, because none of this makes any fucking sense.
Nope.
I'm like, stop it. Just stop it. Nope. Honestly, this episode should have ended with the overdosing on the product. And then it cuts back to Tommy walking into LA with Tasha on the news, snitching on him. Like, yes. He wakes up, he sees fucking, and he's like, what the fuck? What? Like I'm in charge with killing my best friend. He's like, I gotta get my ass back to New York City to handle some shit. And be like, boop. But yeah, man. All right, guys. He said 6 months of nothing. I don't give a fuck. I mean, one, like, STARZ, they got other shit. You know what I'm saying? They got P Valley coming in June. You know what I'm saying? They got other prime, Sunday shows. There's other black folks out there that need some time, 50 Cent. So like you gotta get everybody a shot. So and then the fact that influence is not starting is not a good sign. Like if like that would have been filling the power universe gap while book 2 is getting this shit, season 3 is getting together. And they get book 4 season 2 together, and book 3 is coming in the fall. I guess it must be like when is book 3 coming? Actually, book 3 season 2.
Wait, book 3, what is that, Raising Kanan?
When's that?
That's not, he said 6 months.
So it has to be
he
after
said after Force it's nothing from the Power Universe will air until 6 months after that.
All right, so again, P Valley is June. So that's a couple months, and they got Outlander before then. So they probably got Outlander, P Valley.
They got that Hightown show.
I think they do Hightown. So let's say Hightown, and then it should be book 3. It should be book 3 and then book 2. I mean, because book 3 should be going to the fall. Because P Valley.
Tommy ends in April, right? So May, June, July, August, September, October. Nothing is coming out until October for Power.
So book 3 in October. So probably book 3 in October.
Right.
Season 2. All right. Don't piss Stacey off with influence not coming. We're not trying to piss her off. We're trying to manage her expectations. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's all it is. But I know she takes it very good.
Do y'all remember when Courtney said that Ghost had a brother?
Never went anywhere. Yeah.
Why did she say that? And when is this brother showing up? Is JP supposed to be this brother?
No. So she said it. She said it in one of the IG things because someone said it to her. Like, so what happened?
She said he doesn't have a sister. Wink, wink.
No, but like later on, like someone asked, like, was Mecca? Is Mecca, Ghost's brother? And she's like, I said it, but like it's not coming. She acknowledged that she said it, but also like that's not a thing. Like Mecca's not it anyway. It was gonna be Mecca. But I think Tate's gonna have a much bigger role in book 2, especially like with season 3.
That's what I think. I think they're keeping him on book 2. I don't think that he's gonna have influence. I think that STARZ is gonna pass on influence.
Yeah. Or later seasons they make it more Tate. They make it more Tate just to test the waters to see if people be interested in it, and they'll readdress it then. Huh?
No.
After they kill off Tariq.
After that'll be series finale. Yeah. Yes. I mean, but if somehow he gets more involved in political things, if something he's still a professor or some bullshit.
Whatever. I don't want to hear anymore.
I'm sorry. All right.
I don't think he's gonna die anyway. I think he's gonna be.
Any of you guys watched was it Fresh?
Yeah, I watched it.
You saw Hattie looking all cute?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Hattie from 20s.
Oh, is it a show or movie?
Didn't she look cute? Her little outfit. She had her hair braided. I was like, you go, girl.
Braided?
Yeah, she had long braids.
She had long braids. Yeah.
I gotta check it out. Is it a movie or TV
I didn't
show?
finish it. I went to sleep on it, but
it's a TV show. I mean, it's a
it's
movie.
a movie.
I'm
It's
sorry,
a
it's a
movie.
movie. But
I'll check it out.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's weird.
Oh my God. I was like, what am I watching? I couldn't stop watching it though.
That's a lot of things we watch. And then we go, damn it.
No. It was actually I would say it was entertaining. I thought it was entertaining. Yeah.
All right.
It's just the subject matter is very ghoulish.
Now you got me intrigued. I will watch it, and then let's put it on the list. If you two like it, we can put it on the list. David's such a hater. I'm real is what I am. Shit. Like I'm just I'm not a bandwagoner. Like that's not what we do on this channel, right? Like if it's good, we can acknowledge it. If it's not good, we're going to acknowledge it. Also, yes, I do have a talent of pointing out shit. Yeah, that's what I do. Anyway, thank you everyone. Don't make me have to count again. Damn it! I don't want to have to do it. All right. I was like, but anyway.
Well, we do know that it's already taped, sir. So you might.
I was like, no. You remember what I did for Power Book 2? Like that one episode, and then I was going to do it every episode after that. But I was like, if it goes over 20, I'm going to acknowledge it. That's what I'm saying. That's my benchmark. If I hear 20 niggas in any episode, I'm going to say something. I'm gonna give them 20. That's a lot of niggas. But I'm gonna give them 20. Anyway, because that's their people.
So you might want to comment maybe on like the executive producer's Instagram and say, why is there so much profanity in your show? Like, can we work on this?
I'm okay with. I understand the environment. I understand the nigga in some context. I mean, but just like that level of N-word in particular, I'm like, that was just too much. That was just gratuitous at that point. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I understand they're trying to be real. I'm not saying it should not be in there, but there's a level of just being like acknowledging it. But some of these people got some kind of sense, just a little bit of sense, like and a maturity. But
so you've never been to a ghetto barbershop in your life, have you?
I was like, I actually,
because I have.
Actually, to your point, yesterday, as I was sitting up there getting a haircut, I had the guy come in with a bag full of bootleg iPhone.
Hustle Man.
Hustle Man was like, "Hey, bro, I
thought you were about to some CDs." I was like, David, what universe are you in?
So I think that's a different dude for that. There's a different dude for that. But there's someone who comes in selling barber equipment. This guy was selling iPhone equipment. Like I'm like, but that's the shot, huh?
Knockoff AirPods?
Yeah, I pods and watches. He's like $100.
Knockoff Apple watches?
Yeah. I you know what? Hold up. Apple knockoff digital watches. I didn't see them. I thought he said Apple. I tried not to make eye contact. So I'm like, I'm not going this shit. Like I'm just here to get a haircut, bro.
I've done that too. I've been sitting there and I just keep my head down. My kids get their hair.
I'm just like when they coming in like yo I got oranges two for $1.
Now those little red velvet cake slices at the beauty salon, they'll bring in like cake and cobbler and shit. Yes, please. Like, so you be in there 4 hours, you be hungry.
Like
yes, that's it. I remember when I was in New York in the 80s, these would be crackheads who came in with fresh meat. They just stole that joint from IGA out the refrigerator. They come in, I got meat. And why would people buy that stuff? I don't know, but they did. And I'm not gonna lie, I used to buy baby wipes and diapers from them. I absolutely did it. Okay, you know you can get like a case. A case is expensive.
No, Similac.
Like $25.
Similac. That's what you need to be doing. Come on.
No, they if you ask them, can you steal blah 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 blah, whatever formula it is, they do it.
You know, this is the international platform.
I know, right? I'm like, I don't look. I'm just.
That was the 80s. 80s was crackhead.
Statute of limitations. Okay,
yeah, there you go. This is say statute of limitations. Like for the 2-Bit needs his own spinoff. Absolutely, they replace Force. They replace Influence with the 2-Bit spinoff. That
2-Bit learned chemistry in jail. He gets out with a new formula for, I don't know, what would it be called?
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
Let's work on that. Let's work on that in the next video. We'll come out. We'll roll out with the new drug name and everything. We gotta have a backstory. We gotta have a legitimate backstory. You know what I'm saying? And then we can work that out. We like to give new plot lines here. So we'll do that. All right, guys. That's the video. Thank you, Stacey, very much for joining us.
You're getting spammed. You're getting spammed.
Yeah, we got to go because porn is entered our chat room for some reason. I know we got a bot. I should feel flattered. I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna roll up out here. We're big enough to be recognized. Stacey, we will see you again. You have a good week. And we will chat.
Stacey, have a good week.
Bye, guys.
Later. Please stay with us. Kim and I are about to do an awesome show with good writing. And that is called From on Epics. So we shall be doing that in a second. So Kim, I will see you in a little